Israeli security officials say the country's Mossad spy agency smuggled weapons into Iran ahead of Friday's strikes that were used to target its defenses from within. Two security officials spoke on condition of anonymity on Friday to discuss the highly secretive missions. It was not possible to independently confirm their claims. The officials said a base for launching explosive drones was established inside Iran and that the drones were activated during Friday's attack to target missile launches at an Iranian base near Tehran. They said Israel had also smuggled precision weapons into central Iran and positioned them near surface-to-air missile systems. They said it also deployed strike systems on vehicles. Both were activated as the strikes began in order to target Iran's defenses, the officials said. In the early hours of Friday, Israel launched large-scale strikes against Iran, saying it had targeted nuclear facilities, ballistic missile factories, and military commanders at the start of a prolonged operation to prevent Tehran from building an atomic weapon. Iran promised a harsh response, and Israel said it was working to intercept about 100 drones launched towards Israeli territory in retaliation. Iran once ridiculed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu as the boy who cried wolf for his constant public warnings about Tehran's nuclear program and his repeated threats to shut it down one way or another. You can only fool some of the people so many times, Iran's then Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif said in 2018 after Netanyahu had once again accused Iran of planning to build nuclear weapons. Why did Israel attack Iran? Intelligence agencies had been warning since February that Israel was likely to attempt to strike facilities key to Iran's nuclear program this year. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has repeatedly pushed for a military option to stop Iran's nuclear program. For years, Israel has said it has the most to lose if Iran, which refuses to recognize Israel's right to exist, develops a nuclear bomb. Netanyahu is in hot water domestically. Opposition to a new military conscription bill has sparked political deadlock, and Israel's parliament, the Knesset, had met for talks about dissolving itself, which could have ultimately led to early elections that polls show Netanyahu would lose. Parliament rejected a vote on dissolution Wednesday, giving Netanyahu more time to resolve the crisis. Why now? The United Nations nuclear watchdog passed a resolution on Thursday declaring Iran to be in breach of its nuclear non-proliferation obligations. Tehran retaliated by announcing it would ramp up its nuclear activities, warning it had no option but to respond. Uranium is a nuclear fuel that, when highly enriched, can be used to make a bomb. Iran maintains that its nuclear program